good morning here from TLC English Academy. Today we're going to be taking a tour of the area you would come to if you were going to come to Japan and train with me, Scott Ackerman, here at my very own English school. Let's take a look at the whole entire thing. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so first off, let's just come right out here and take a look at my amazing Nerf wall. That's right. Here, get it off of my ugly face and put it on the beautiful Nerf wall here. Now this right here, this is my secret selling point pretty much. Every time I get a student in here taking a demo lesson, especially if it is a boy, I make sure I bring them into this room and let them fire away with a little bit of everything on the wall here. They go crazy, they're having a great time, and I make it part of my English lessons too. What I've got here is that little Nerf dartboard right there. I make sure to write all different types of English words on there. I use an erasable marker, I can change it out, and that allows them to get a very fun English lesson while also shooting those guns. Here's our first little small child classroom. This is usually for ages 1.5 on up to 3. You know, they learn simple things like, are you a boy? Are you a girl? Numbers 1 through 10, weather cards, how are you, different feelings and emotions. The class here, you would have to be extremely upbeat, very genki, as they say in Japan. Let me give you a demo right now. Okay, kids, take a look right here. We've got emotions. What do we have? We've got angry. Can you guys show me angry? Angry face. Good. Looks great. How about sad? Oh no, who's sad in this classroom? Ooh.
Next up is happy. Can you show me happy? And next is oh no, sleepy. I'm so tired. And next, it's not lunchtime, but who's hungry? Oh no, you gotta wait for that bento. Next is cold. Brr, I wish it was cold, but it's not. I'm sweating my head off because it's a Japanese summer.
And bored. Is my English boring? I'm sorry. You can leave a classroom. No, I'm just joking. Don't teach like that. That's horrible. Stop. I don't think anybody wants to sit through such an excruciating lesson because none of you are 5 years old. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay, we've got the kitchen back here. I don't have the light on because nobody's eating lunch right now, but I should turn that on so you can see the full brightness of this staff room. This is just the staff room. It's also a room I bring the kids to if they want to do a little bit of arts and crafts. Maybe I have a student who's staying extra long. I have some that stay almost an 8-hour day. And if you try to teach English for 8 hours straight, you will lose your voice. So I bring them in there to do some arts and crafts. As you can see, I'm a little bit sweaty today. I've got a jacket on in the middle of the summer because I'm trying to look professional, but I'm also sweating my butt off. Okay, let's come on over here. This is our big classroom. It looks pretty empty right now because what we need to do is bring out a bunch of desks when the junior high school students come at the end of the night. That is for our, what you call a juku. A juku is pretty much a translation of cram school. You cram as much information as you can as fast as possible. And during that time, I also have my juggling. This is my whole juggling wall. And this is another thing I use to entertain new demo lesson students. They get pretty excited. It almost feels like they're getting a little show. Okay, and take a look in here. This is our adult classroom. We usually keep this only for adult lessons. You can see it's a very Spartan. And the reason we keep this so Spartan is due to the fact that you got to keep it really professional with adult students. You can't be having a bunch of cartoon characters and happy bright colors and anime in the room. That's not what they're looking for. In here I've got the light turned off right now because the school doesn't open for another 2 hours. Just being efficient with electricity, guys. This is the entrance right here and also where we keep all our flyers for the school. A little bit of, incense in there. Got to keep it looking nice. We keep our schedule here to let everybody who works here know which students are coming which days. And this is where the OL sits. Make sure our budget is okay, make sure the school's running okay. We can, if the kids get too loud, we can always do this for her so that she can be closed off and not have to deal with kids throwing a crazy fit. Otherwise, she'd never get any work done. And you can see we got our own official stickers all around too, you know, to make sure we look like an official school. Oh, and we've got, this is just storage back here, although we even try to keep storage pretty clean. I'm pretty big about everybody needs to be cleaning all the time. If you're not working, you need to be cleaning. I think cleaning in Japan is very important. Got more storage back there. And of course we've got the no entry because kids should not run back into storage. That would be no good, so we got the grok there on the storage door. And this is where all the magic happens. Let me just twist the camera around again so you can see where all my videos happen. Here we go. We can open this up to make it a little bit bigger if you want to. There you go. There we go. Like that, so we can get some natural light in here. Oh, I'm just about to eat lunch, so I got my lunch right here. That's really unprofessional, Scott. Well, school doesn't open for a while, and I got my comb from getting my hair brushed so I don't look like a total skis when I teach. Okay, so let's take a look at the whole video setup room. Now there is a reason I do have this. I actually do teaching online as well. So anytime that I don't have a student at the school, I usually put together about 4 or 5 different lessons and teach them online. You can see here my degrees and everything. Now don't call my schools and ask, did Scott really go there? My coin collection from around the world. I collect a lot of coins. Saudi Arabia, you guys have the best coins ever. I really like Saudi Arabian coins a bunch. I've got so many of them. And just kind of like my weird wacky art wall of all different types of wacky art stuff. So strange, right? And you know, just my other kind of camera-esque type stuff. You got, this is kind of like my other little special teaching / marketing trick. So you got this camera right here is a Bluetooth camera, so you can pull this part and the top right here will come out. So what you do then is you take that camera and you can push down the edge like that, and the wire that's in it right now is making it turn, but pretty much it'll stick up like this. You can put it in the classroom, then you turn on this camera here, and that way when you have a kid come to take a demo lesson, the parent can see the whole lesson from the camera here, or I can have it connect to an iPad or a computer, and they are then able to watch it without distracting their kid. Because sometimes if the mom is in the classroom with the kid will just like hold on to her leg the whole time. It's a little bit scary for them to come to the first lesson. And this is the PC. Gotta have a PC too. And of course I just got my plaque. I'm really proud of this, my 100K plaque. And YouTube t-shirt that came with it too. That was fun. I think I got just about everything you could ever possibly want to know about what my little training facilities look like. This is just one of 2 schools I have. I'm usually always at this one, and that's because this is kind of the home base. This is where I started the first school. And you would travel, depending on where your accommodations are, you would travel either between this school or the other one and do every type of training possible. Our students don't come till about 3 o'clock, and as you can kind of imagine, let me show you where our location is. That is actually a Japanese elementary school. So, location, location, location. If you want your business to succeed, that's what it's all about in Japan. And I think I've done a pretty good choice with choosing my location for my school because it was able to get out of the red in the first 2 months and start becoming a profitable entrepreneurship. So that's what I want to share with you. I want to give you a chance to do the same thing. Not necessarily become a business owner ASAP, but at least get a chance to teach English. And maybe if one day your goal is to open your own school, well, you can learn how to do that here too. Those of you applying, hit me up on Patreon. Let me know just how serious you are about coming over here to Japan. Got the 1 month, the 3 month, and 6 month package. Those are all for training you to get you ready to not only interview, but write a resume and get teacher training while you're here. Make sure you got your visa stuff, your passport stuff, things like your transcripts, your vaccinations, everything in order. That covers the price of all of that stuff. After you've paid, there's little to no money left over, and if I paid it myself out of pocket, I would end up very broke. So anyone asking, what do I gotta pay to do that? Well, you actually don't. Anybody can apply. But if you want to jump to the front of the line, you want your email to be read first. I've got 20,000 now to go through. And those of you asking, how do you have only 20,000 when the video only has 2,000 views? There's more than YouTube. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's this thing. It's called Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. So this is 20,000 emails from multiple sources. This isn't just YouTube. Will I ever get through all of it? I don't know, and that's why I put the Patreon up there to let me get a look at who is the most serious about coming here. Hit me up on there, patreon.com/Scott Ackerman. Can't wait to have you here, can't wait to train you, can't wait to talk to you on Skype with your Skype interview and send you the questionnaire to see what your intentions are, what your dreams are, and what your wishes are for coming to Japan. Thank you so much to everyone who applied. Thank you so much to everyone who helped out on the Patreon. Thank you so much to the people who just donated $1 and said, look, I'm never coming to Japan, but I'm really excited about this experiment and I want to see other people have a chance. You guys have the greatest hearts ever if you've done that. That's amazing because that pretty much allows me to live my dreams of handing off dreams to other people. Until next time, I'm Scott Ackerman, and I'll see you in Japan soon.